I have some exciting news. Okay, our kitchen is an absolute disaster zone right now. Like, it was so pretty. I think I'm gonna wind up caulking all around this edge here. That is a step in the right direction. Hey, welcome back to the vlog. I have some exciting news, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is the very first video on either of my channels that is filmed on an actual vlog camera. Up until now, every single video on the main channel and on the vlog has been filmed on my phone. And I'm so excited to be able to get my phone back. And I hope that the quality is better. I really don't know if it will be or not. I haven't tested it yet. I hope it's better for you. But truly, my motivation behind getting a separate vlog camera is being able to, one, film without worrying about filling up or running out of storage space on my phone. But two, now I can film vertically and hopefully be able to share more over on Instagram at the same time that I am filming for the channels, because up until now filming for the channels has been my main priority. So I'm just so excited to finally have a proper camera to film these on, and I hope that the quality is better. I hope that there's no issues with the difference or transferring or, you know, learning curves, things like that, but hopefully it's better. And it's even more exciting because I thrifted my vlog camera. So I actually got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and I just knew it was the right time to upgrade because I found it for half of what you buy it new online right now. So I was just like, I'm never gonna find a better deal than this. Like, not even Black Friday is gonna have a better deal than this. Now's the time. And so yeah, I'm so excited because now I can actually film on a real camera. Another fun thing that I found this weekend, actually I have two fun things I found this weekend. The first one was this fun little bowl. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? It's like super patinaed brass here, little stand, and then a pretty little scallop. And obviously my first thought was candle collection, but I don't know if I can part with it, you guys. I really love it, and so it may wind up being like a test candle. I don't know. I may give it up. I haven't decided yet, but let me know how much you love it, and maybe that'll be my determining factor. But I just thought that that was so pretty. The second thing though was, while we were out thrifting, because I went thrifting with my mom this weekend, while we were out thrifting, Josh actually found something that we've been needing for a long time. Let me show you. So he actually found this mirror, and let me show you where we're going to put it. Okay, so we're in the powder room, and I don't know if you remember, because this was the very first makeover I ever did on the channel, but within, I want to say it was like 1 week. I want to say it lasted 1 week. The mirror that I had spent so much time refinishing fell and shattered into a million pieces, and we have literally not had a mirror in this bathroom since, and it's been over a year now. So when Josh found this one, I was like, that will be absolutely perfect, right? Now, it's not the best quality, to be honest with you. It's not anything special or vintage. It's kind of like just cheap wood. It's really lightweight. But in this case, when we had such a hard time because there's a pipe right back here, so we can't do any like heavy anchors or drills or anything like that, I think this may actually work better because it is lightweight. And I think it does go with the style of this bathroom, and yeah, it'll solve a problem. So I'm not super upset about the fact that it's not entirely vintage and not entirely like the best quality, but anyway, I thought that was a good find. And oh, I forgot the best part. It was only $10. And so for $10, I thought it solves a problem that we've had for over a year. It's lightweight, it goes with the style of the bathroom, and so it was just a really good find, and I'm really excited that we got it. So yeah, not to shabby for $10, I thought it was a great deal. So yeah, those were the exciting little finds. Was a new vlog camera for basically less than half of what it is new. That $10 mirror, and then this cutie little dish. So not a bad weekend at all. But before we hang that in the bathroom and before we move on to anything else, we have to finish the staircase. So I am going to work on painting it today. You have my word. I am going to paint it today. But I am going to go on a little walk first, and then the kitchen has got to get cleaned up. So we're going to do that too. But yeah, let's go on a walk and see how the day unfolds. Okay, our kitchen is an absolute disaster zone right now. Like, I'm not even gonna show you what's in that sink because it's gross. I need to clean it. And then I need to put this box away. I need to like, unpack it, and I need to put all of this away. Yeah, I can't even think clearly. I don't know if you're like that, but like I can't even think when my kitchen's a mess because it's just like the center. I always go through it every day. If I need to grab water, or, you know, like I'm just constantly in here. And so if it's a mess, like I can't even think. And I feel like I can't do anything until it's clean. I don't know. Anyway, so I think we're gonna start with these dishes. Prepping this broccoli because it makes it so much easier throughout the week to just grab it when it's already cut up and throw it on a sheet pan, and then you have cooked broccoli in like 10 minutes versus having to cut it all up and like tear it off and whatnot. And it tastes so much better than frozen broccoli. But I find that just putting it in this glass container, it's not even airtight, but it keeps it so crisp for so long. So yeah, this is definitely just my favorite way to keep broccoli prepped and ready to grab and go in the fridge. And then this is my new favorite thing. So I actually got this from Thrive Market. It is the Rosie brand fruit and veggie wash, but it's vinegar based. and I find that it like soaps up really well, and I've been using it a ton on all of my veggies and stuff, and it's just really easy. And I like that it was really affordable, because in the past when I've gotten fruit and veggie washes, either I felt like they weren't working well enough, or I felt like there was too many chemicals in it to make it worth it, or the bottle itself was so expensive. But this is like $5, and I'm telling you, I've used so much of it, and I'm only halfway. So yeah, anyway, highly recommend that. But that's why I just washed my broccoli in, and now I'm just going to chop it up and put it in my container, so that way it's nice and crispy when I'm ready to cook it. Okay, now that I got the kitchen and the dishes and everything cleaned up, I need to unpack this Thrive Market box that's just been sitting here. We've already eaten. There's actually another box. We've gone through all of these. These are like the Simple Mills graham crackers. They're so good. So we already broke into the Thrive Market box and ate them all before I had the chance to put them away. But yeah, they're just so good. And we've actually been through like 6 boxes of these in the last week, 2 weeks. I mean, they are kind of small boxes, but we've kind of been going ham on these, especially at night with some chocolate chips. It's like the best dessert ever. But anyway, I didn't actually order 6 boxes of those, so I've loved Thrive Market for a while now, but they have earned me as a customer for life now, because I ordered a box, and then the day before it was supposed to be delivered, I got an email from Thrive Market saying, hey, your box was damaged. We're so sorry. We've already reached out to the provider, the carrier, because only 1% of our boxes get damaged. And, you know, we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. And we're already sending you another box free of charge. We're sending like a replacement box. And we've added $20 of credit to your account. And I was like, wow, like I don't even care that it got damaged. I feel so good about that. Well, then I think it was the next day. Anyway, the damaged box showed up, which means I got 2 boxes. And the box was damaged, but nothing inside was. So anyway, this is the replacement box, which is why I've not gotten around to putting it up yet. Most of it was just like staples. So I got the Redmond sea salt. This is supposed to be really, really good for you as far as salt goes. It's supposed to be really full of minerals. And so anyway, I think we're gonna try this instead of table salt or like the pink Himalayan salt. But again, I already have one, so now I have a backup. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I have been trying to find more affordable and easier non-toxic cleaning options. So I used like one of the big companies that you see going around, and I liked them. I liked them just fine. Their laundry detergent totally worked. I just didn't like the fact that it didn't smell like anything, because, and I normally don't care. Like, I use their sprays. I don't care if it smells like something. But when it came to laundry, because it didn't have a smell, it left my clothes smelling like wet clothes. Clean wet clothes, but wet clothes. And so it just, I always had to be really, really careful with like making sure they're hung to dry quickly and like really spacing them out, or making sure they're really, really dry. So then I tried a different brand, and that brand smells awesome, but their website's kind of hard to use. And I also found my clothes didn't smell half as clean. Even though the detergent smelled cleaner, my clothes didn't feel as clean. So anyway, all that to say, I'm trying Rosie from Thrive Market, because it's so easy to just throw the cleaning stuff into my cart from the same place I'm already ordering from, versus going to a separate website and like remembering to order that. And their stuff is so much more affordable. And so yeah, anyway, but these are backups. So this is the dishwasher detergent packs, and then laundry detergent. And like I said, I've already been using their sprays. Their sprays smell good. And I've been using their fruit and veggie wash. But yeah, anyway, the Rosie brand is now my new non-toxic cleaning brand for sure, because they're affordable. So like, I kind of don't care. Like they're just, it just makes sense for us anyway. Yeah. So if you don't use Thrive Market, I can guarantee their customer service is on point, because I just got a double box because they were trying to make good on the fact that my first box got damaged, even though it was fine. This isn't sponsored, but I do have a referral code that just comes with your account, and I do think it saves you 40%. So if you want to try that, I'll leave it for you in the description, and I would totally stock up on that first order and get 40% off of your whole order, because that is just like, it's cheaper than you're ever going to find groceries. So anyway, that is rant over. Let me put this stuff away, and then I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do in the kitchen. So I feel much better knowing that the kitchen is now clean and the dishes are getting clean, and yeah, it's just been a mess in here for so long. Okay, finished my walk. Kitchen's clean, changed into paint clothes, got my paintbrush. My goal for today, I'm not gonna finish the staircase today because I got somewhere I gotta be tonight, but my goal for today is to finish all of the paint, because as you can see, like, it's mostly painted. It's all these tedious like little areas in between like the treads and stuff like that that I need to get into. And then also the trim down at the bottom, and then the trim at the top. That's where I need to finish, is all these like tedious things. So it's not a lot of painting, but it's like slow painting. Anyway, I'm gonna put Project Runway on in the background and get painting. Something that's occurring to me as I'm painting is I think I'm going to want to caulk. As I'm painting, I'm realizing there's just this huge gap, and you can't really see it from this angle, but there's this huge gap, and it's driving me nuts. And so I think I'm going to finish this pass of the white trim, because I'm very, very close. All I have left on this white trim is like this side, and then around these posts on this side. So once I finish the white trim, I think I'll let it dry maybe while I'm starting to touch up the black, but I think I'm gonna wind up caulking all around this edge here, because if you've been watching for a while, you know I've kind of been caulking room by room. So like I have the living room finished, and I did the upstairs hallway, the office, I guess technically the powder room. But yeah, so I need to probably go ahead and caulk the staircase since I'm working on it, and I think that's going to give me that finish that I'm looking for, because I'm painting and I'm realizing there's no spots left, but it just doesn't look finished yet. So I think that might be what the problem is, but I'm going to finish painting that other side first, and then see where I land, because I have to wait for the paint to dry anyway. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to wind up pulling out the caulk gun before I am done with this. yeah, I decided that I can't help it. I'm going to caulk because I think that's what I'm missing. It just looks so bad. So I think this is going to make me feel better about it. And also lets me do something productive without having to get into all those little crevices yet. So I'm kind of using this to procrastinate painting the rest of the black. But it's going to look good. It's going to look good. Okay, I got this side, so this is the side closest to the living room. I got this side all done, and let me show you how much cleaner it looks. Do you see that? Do you see just how clean and crisp that looks? I still gotta touch up the black paint, but for the white paint, doesn't that look just so much better than it did? And then I gotta go down that side still, and this is kind of what it used to look like. Do you see that? And then now it looks clean and crisp. Very happy that I decided to caulk. Unfortunately, I did not finish, and I kind of need to go shower because I'm supposed to be somewhere tonight. So not finishing this today, but I did work on it, and so that is a step in the right direction because I've really been putting off working on it. But did make some good progress today because I do think I am done painting with the white paint, and I got a really good head start on the caulking. So those are two big things that needed to be done. And so the next time that we work on this, we'll probably finish the caulking, and then obviously we'll have to touch up all the black paint will be the next step. Then we can move on to doing the film that I have planned for the windows, and then it's just styling. So we're getting really close, and it's feeling better to work on it. Like this, I think, was what I was needing, because it was like I put all this work into painting it, and after I got that first coat on, it was like nothing I was doing was making a big enough difference. It just didn't feel like I was getting anywhere with it, and like this feels good. So I'm excited that we worked on that today. But yeah, we'll pick up on this tomorrow, where we left off, and hopefully we can finish at least the paint portion of this, and then be able to put all the paint supplies I've kind of just been keeping on the staircase for, it's been months now. That sounds really bad, but I mean, it's been enough weeks where it's been months now, so yeah. Anyway, it's coming along, and we're doing it. We're gonna get there, and it's gonna be worth it. Good morning. It's a couple of days later, and I'm going to take a little break from the staircase because I've been working a little bit on it off camera, and I've gotten a lot of it done. So we have finished all the caulking, and that looks really good. I finished all the trim paint, and all that is left now is I realized that there's actually this sheen on the ceiling where the trim paint has a gloss to it and the ceiling paint does not, and so you can't really tell while you're doing it. But if there was any kind of like over painting, there's like this weird gloss on the ceiling, and it just looks really messy. And so I'm gonna have to go back with the ceiling paint to put that flat sheen back on the ceiling and just make it look really, really clean. So that was an additional step that I kind of didn't account for, but I should have. And then there's just some more touch-ups. And so I think I'm gonna finish the rest of the staircase off camera, and save the reveal for you over on the main channel in the makeover video itself, because I think that you have seen a lot of progress over here on the vlog, and I just want to save the big reveal for you, with the styling and all the final touches and everything. So that being said, I am going to take a break today because we have a family wedding this weekend. I got my nails done last night, and I want to make it through one more day because tomorrow's the wedding. And so if I can make my nails last till then I'll get back into painting. So I thought today would be a great day to go thrifting because I've been wanting to go thrifting specifically for just a couple of fall items for fall DIY projects. So one of them being like a landscape or like a really pretty art print to do the viral like fall ghost painting. I know that everyone's already done it, but it feels like my kind of project, and so I have to try it. And then I also want to try to find another cutting board. I have a collection of them, so if I can't find them, I'll try to pick one out of my collection that I'm willing to do a DIY on. But there's a DIY that's not fall specific, but I really want to try it for my fall decor this year. So art print, cutting board, and then obviously any candle vessels. I almost have exactly what I wanted for the collection. So I released the date is going to be November 3rd. It's a Friday. That's when the candle collection is launching to the public. But if you are in the B.Mail club, then you're going to get early access that Wednesday beforehand. So I think it's the 1st. And I almost have the number of vessels that I wanted. I wanted to get a collection of about 50. Because I thought that that would be a good number, so that way as many people as possible can get their hands on one. And there's also some for people to get extras for friends, family, for the holidays because of when it's launching. But it's still small enough where I can physically handle creating that many candles, shipping that many candles out, and also finding really special looking ones without it just being just a ton of just crazy vessels. So I think I'm right about there. I think I have about 48. So if I can find just a couple more, if not, no worries. But I'm right around where I wanted to find it. So if we see any, obviously I'll pick those up. But yeah, that's about what we're looking for today when we go thrifting. So very, very small list, which is why I think today might be a good day to do that. Stay out of the paint and go see what we can find at the thrift store. I'm kind of disappointed. That was not the thrift trip I was hoping for. I haven't been to our local thrift store in over a month, easy. And I've not been thrifting since our beach trip. So it's been a while. And I was kind of hoping to see like a lot of new stuff. And I guess there was. And they've even added an extra shelf, like aisle. Since the last time I went, they added an extra shelf in there to try to fit more stuff. But the stuff that was there was just straight, I don't want to call it garbage, but it was like little pieces and knickknacks, and like there was nothing good, and I was kind of upset about it. So luckily I did find a piece of art to use for my fall DIY. So I have this, and I think it's really pretty. It is going to challenge me to do this DIY a little differently than what I see everyone else doing. Like everyone else is going in and adding like little ghosts to the scene, but this, I think the perspective is off for that, so it may have to be slightly different. Maybe I'll add like bats in the sky. I definitely want to go in and add more of a painterly feel because it's kind of a photograph, and add in a lot more like fall colors everywhere. So we'll see. This was only $4 though, and it's a nice wood frame, nice white mat. So I was like, it'll make a good DIY project, especially since I've been wanting to try it. I found 0 candle vessels that I liked. Not a one. And that's pretty rare for me. I usually come out with a bunch of them, but maybe I'm just really picky at this point, I don't know, but I didn't find any, they just didn't have anything I was looking for. There was one cutting board that was pretty, and I did not even get the chance to film it to show you because this other lady picked it up. But it's okay because it was kind of more of like a butcher block style, which is not what I'm looking for the DIY project. So even though I probably would have picked it up because I think it was only like 99 cents, I probably would have picked it up, but I wouldn't have been able to use it for that project anyway. So it's fine. If she can use it, she can have it. And then I did find shoes for the wedding tomorrow, which I had shoes to wear, but they were more like booties. And I wanted more of like that really strappy nude sandal. Anyway, it was just what I had in my head and I couldn't find them anywhere. I actually went looking to like buy a pair new. And I just stumbled across those and I was like, that will work. So that was a success. And then the only other thing I picked up was this wood checkerboard. It was only 99 cents. And I just thought that it was a cool piece. Like, I thought it'd be cool to style like in a game room, but we already have the marble chess set that we would probably style in our multi-purpose room. But I thought it'd be cute in like a kid's room. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of looking at it on the coffee table here, and it could be even cool like to style on a coffee table because I have so much black accents anyway. I don't know. I just think it's cool, and I love that it's just solid wood and it's painted, so I don't know. For 99 cents, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and pick that up because I just thought it was cool, and I love anything that is just solid wood like that. So, yeah, love the checkered pattern, and I just thought it was a cool find, and that was the only thing that drew my eye today, which is pretty rare for me. So, yeah, not the best thrift trip, but it's okay because I was looking for specific stuff, so I knew it was probably going to be harder, but yeah, I normally don't strike out like that. So yeah, that's all I have for today. And I'm going to try to do some editing this afternoon, maybe a little cleaning around the house. We got to get through the wedding this weekend, and then once I get through the wedding and I don't have to worry about my nails anymore, and then next week I'm going to finish the staircase, but like I said, I'll probably save that for you for the main channel now versus showing any more, because all that's left is the details and the styling. So that's going to be on the main channel, and then next week we'll also get started decorating for fall and work on our fall DIYs, so that's going to be fun. And then the only other thing is, if you have not already joined the B.Mail club, I would join the B.Mail club because we are on the countdown to the candle collection launching, and every week I'm going to be sending updates and also new information. So I'm going to be releasing like the different scents that are coming out for this collection, information about like the price point you can expect, information about what's inside the candle as far as like ingredients go, because I do really care about having it be like as non-toxic and like non-chemical as possible. So I'll be releasing information each week about it leading up to the launch, and then you will be the very first ones to be able to shop it a full 2 days earlier than it's launched to the public. So very exciting stuff. Definitely join the B.Mail club, and I will see you so soon in the next video, next vlog, and all of that next week. Bye.